Stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
I think the prudent business decision right now is to take advantage of record rock bottom interest rates and borrow some cash in the open market in order to invest in America, to invest in small businesses, to invest in temporarily unemployed people. In other words, to invest in those folks who have been badly hurt by something that was not of their own making. I think that is the prudent business decision. In other words, the low cost of borrowing.
Let's just keep printing and printing and printing money. And the worst case, what they're going to do is they're going to turn all the liabilities over to us, the Treasury. See, the Fed is going to promote all these programs, but you and I are going to end up with a liability when this sucker goes down. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. This is insane. I mean, they're going to just buy everything, print and buy everything other. We're going to have to go to the grocery store with $100 to buy a bag of grapes, for God's sakes. They're getting crazy. I mean, you think we would have learned in 2008. First of all, none of this should have happened to begin with. Going all the way back, we should have changed the unemployment insurance program that we have. It was established in the 1930s, I think 1935, but it was only established for part-time workers. I mean, it's not a modern program. It doesn't fit what we do today. They should have worked on that so we wouldn't have to do things like this. I mean, this is crazy. This is not free money. They make it sound like it's free money. Every dollar they're printing for these programs, you and I are getting screwed. And in many different ways. I'm going to go over that today, how this program really works. We get screwed big time. I mean, it's unbelievable. Here, listen to this here.
But we're telling the banks that, they can authorize loans that they otherwise would not authorize, and the Treasury will guarantee them. And the idea was that all this would be handled very quickly, if not smoothly.
Now, do you remember that? They can now authorize loans that shouldn't be loans to begin with. Now, what they're saying is, just like the subprime housing, go ahead and loan to people who should not be buying a home, who cannot afford a home. Don't worry about it. We will guarantee it. Who's we? Not the Federal Reserve. We, you and me, the Treasury. We're the Treasury. You and I, we send our taxes to the Treasury. It's you. It's me. I mean, I can't believe I'm listening to that. It's the same thing they said with the housing. I mean, same exact language, for God's sakes.
But we're telling the banks that, they can authorize loans that they otherwise would not authorize.
I wish I had the time to go. We tried to find it. It was way back. We'll find it. It's one of our cuts. It's exact same language that Cuomo's brother used when Obama was an attorney for the Bank of Chicago and putting these loans together. And he sued the bank because they're saying, wait, I can't take these bad loans. We're going to lose money. Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, it's just nuts. This is crazy. Anyways, the market is struggling. It's trying to get past the 2,800 and hold it. But if you look at the energy, which is volume, it's not there. The consensus is not there because investors are saying, why am I going to buy these stocks that have been overvalued for 12 years? Now, finally, the crap has hit the fence. And I'm going to go in and knowingly, I didn't mind buying a stock that was $100 I knew was only worth $30 because I continued climbing the wall of worry, meaning having the assurance no matter how bad things got, how bad the financial information was coming in, lousy earnings, doesn't matter. We knew the Fed was right behind us, and the Fed was going to be right there, and they're going to keep on driving the market higher. Not earnings. Not earnings. And by the way, the banks came out today. They're going to get killed. They would have got killed anyways. They're using this to mask all their sins. All their sins. That's why I am so glad I got my members into our gold stocks. Our gold stocks. Remember, we first shorted gold. And we made good money shorting gold. I think our gold, we made something like, I'll lowball it, 15 to 20% on the way down. Then we turned our position, and I told my members, this year here, you can ask any one of them, I said 2020, our most money is going to be made in gold. And oil, but mostly gold. And right now, we're up 10% in GLD. That's our gold mining. That's our gold stock. And GDX, which is our mining stocks, we're up 12%. That's a ETF for a group of miners. And I told my members this long ago that the amount of debt we already have is incredible. But with a program like this, where they're going to print, it's not going to be $2 trillion. By the time they're done, it's going to be probably $4 to $6 trillion. You're not going to have any value left. But the worst thing is we're going to be on the hook. You know, most people, as I say, don't understand how this works at all. See, what the Fed does, the Federal Reserve, remember, is not federal. They don't reserve anything. It's a private banking cartel owned and controlled by the wealthiest people in our country. The 1/100th of 1%. Not the 1 percentile, but the 1/100th of 1%. They make all the money. And then the top 1 percentile follow them, and they make a fortune. Now, what the Fed does under their, quote, emergency lending authority, they set up special programs that essentially buy debt from corporations for cash. Now, what you want them to do is just buy their treasuries. You want them only to buy their treasuries because their treasuries are good. Buy their treasuries. And then you get the interest rates down. That's a good thing. When we're in trouble, you want interest rates down, so you hope to stimulate some growth. But what do? Instead, they buy the treasuries, but they buy all the garbage. This is nuts. So the private banking cartel of the extreme rich, called the Federal Reserve, which is not federal, has no reserves, they will go in and have the Fed they'll print all this money and buy garbage. We're talking about all these different programs. Subprime. Remember they went in and they bought all the subprime loans? How'd that work out for us? And all the other bank loans that were belly up. So they go in and they buy bad car loans. They buy bundles of bad credit card loans. They buy bundles of any kind of loan at all, just garbage. And they'll buy that so they have cash. So they're giving this bank or a business money when they shouldn't get that money because they don't know how to manage it. The company's going down because they're lousy management. So they're funding these lousy companies more money to try to keep them alive. Because why? Because these same people have large ownership in these specific companies. And you and I are on the hook through the Treasury, not through the Fed. They're off the hook. This is nuts. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Yes, and I'm the guy who bought Boeing stock at around $330 a share, and I promptly lost my shirt. Yeah, such is life, such is life. But, you know,
it's okay.
There you go.
$330 a share. Really? Really, $330 a share he bought. Now, think about this. The stock at $330, the stock at $301, at $301, turned red. Turned red. He could have gotten out, turned his position around like we did. Now, we weren't in it. We waited to turn red because we were going to short it. And we also had a signal that where he bought it at around, what did you say, 308? Was that it? I think he said 308, if I'm correct. I think that's what he said. I think with Boeing at 330. Yeah, 330. Thank you. Okay, around 330, it was still green. It was still green, but our trend was changing because the way the color code chart works. I'm not going to get into detail because you can't see it, but it turns the color green or red. And also we have another color, which is yellow, but I'm not going to talk about that. And it turns green, but it has to match the trend. In other words, if it's green, you got to make sure the trend matches where it's going up. Very simple. Anybody can do it. You can get a fifth grader to do it. So we certainly weren't in it at that point, even though it was green, but because it was in a downtrend. Then it turned red because we knew it would turn red in a downtrend. So we shorted it. So we were short. We started to short that on February 27th. And he's losing his shirt. He's supposed to he's the expert on TV telling us what to do. He's sitting here admitting he's losing money on Boeing when we, on the other hand, we were in a position where we were shorting it. Because he doesn't follow the money. See, I don't care what they do with the market. The market, you got to throw out all rules. There's only one rule. Actually, there's three. Get the money, and catch the next bus home. The real rule is, especially in times like this, you just got to follow the flow of the money. That's where the answer is. To try to get in stocks or a stockbroker put you in this hot stock is nuts. You got to know where the money is going. If the money, I don't care what stock, with a chart that I have, and I'll prove that for you in 10 days, free. Try it free for 10 days, and you'll see I'm not BSing you. It identifies where that flow of money is going. And we even put a new color in, which also tells you the velocity of that money that's going in. Is it a lot or is it a little? Because it's a little and turns green, we want to know that. So instead of turning green right away, yellow pops up and tells us be cautious, just like going through a yellow street light. But the point I'm making is he's supposed to be the expert, and he's supposed to have all the knowledge, and he's getting paid he's getting paid $5 million a year to be on that show, and he's losing money. What are you, nuts? If I had his address, I would send it to him, but I would tell him it's not $39.95. I would tell him it's $3,995. But geez, it's just amazing, these people. It's just amazing. But I don't want to get into that. So the point is, all this money most people don't know what is going on. We're going to get into worse problems. Now, I want you to think, when I say us, I want you to think of the Treasury, because we are the Treasury. Okay, that's who we are. We're the Treasury. So the biggest problem we're having right now is the Federal Reserve, under their emergency lending. Now remember, the Federal Reserve is banksters. They're gangsters. They're private. They're a banking cartel, the richest people in the country. They're there to make money. They don't care about the United States. But they own Congress. And under Congress, they got the laws passed where any time they have what they call emergency lending authority. But instead of them lending the money and taking liability, they lend the money, but the liability is transferred to you and me. So if anything goes wrong, we get screwed, not them. They only get the upside. What a beautiful business that is. That's what's going on here. But here's another thing they're not telling you. Remember, when they say it's $2 trillion, it's not $2 trillion. This can go up to $8 trillion in a heartbeat. Because in their emergency lending authority, which they don't tell you about, especially the fake business news network, they have a multiple effect. So they can do like a 10 or even a 20 multiple. So if they're at $2 trillion, they can bring it up to $20 trillion in a heartbeat. They have the authority to do that. But they're not on the hook. You and I are on the hook. This is what's going on here. It's just nuts. You know, just like the $1 trillion tax cut in 2017, remember? When they did that deal, oh, that's another thing. When they don't have to. They don't have to say to the people they're lending to, you can't do this, you can do that. They make the final word. So let's say Mnuchin says, well, if we give you this money under the Federal Reserve, we give you this money, you can't do stock buybacks. Oh, really? Well, guess who overrides that? Under the Emergency Lending Authority, the Federal Reserve. And who's the Federal Reserve? A bunch of private guys. The elitists, guys like Buffett and the rest of them who make a fortune. They can override. That's what happened in 2017. Remember 2017? They said we're going to do $1 trillion tax cut for the biggest corporations, and there's not going to be any stock buybacks with that money. Well, who overrode it? When Mnuchin said they can't use that money to they can't use that money to do stock buybacks, well, the Fed just turned around and said, well, I'm going to override it. Look, if you guys want to do stock buybacks, go ahead and do it. Matter of fact, everybody in the room, they raised their hand. They said, how many people are going to do stock buybacks? And everybody raised their hand. I mean, this is a joke. So the biggest problem we have is whatever number you hear, the $2 trillion, there's a multiplier effect. We could go up to 10, 20 trillion like nothing. You and I are on the hook. Now, what does that mean, you and I are on the hook with these liabilities? What does that mean? Well, when we get back, I'm going to explain exactly what that means. What are the consequences? How does it affect you and me? How does it affect your family? How does it affect your future? These stupid deals. We'll be right back in a moment.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, I just want to, if you want to join the gang, I always talk to you about my color-coded chart. And that's why I decided to give 10 days free, give you the chart for 10 days. Because a lot of people don't believe it. When I say to you, all you have to do is every day at 2 o'clock, we post our members' portfolio stocks they invest in. And each stock has a video. You decide which stock you want to follow. And that video's up there. It tells you exactly what to do. And our buy and sell sells are all based, our executions are all based on following the money, the big money. You don't follow the fundamentals anymore. That's insane. There's no fundamentals anymore. Before, we used to follow return on assets, return on equity, and free cash flow. We could measure how well the CEOs were doing, especially in a growth company, okay, how well they're doing. But ever since they started stock buybacks in 2008, none of that matters anymore. Nor does the PE ratio, nor does profit margin. You don't need any profits anymore. Stock buybacks, you don't have to have profits anymore. The Fed prints enough money, you take that money, you buy your own shares to get as many shares down, you drive those shares, the amount of shares you have down, so when your lousy earnings come up, instead of your stock price going down, we can get your stock price to go the opposite way by just reducing the amount of shares the company owns. It used to be a felony to do that if a CEO does that. They do it all the time now. So what the hell is good trying to measure a company based on return on assets or return on equity or free cash flow or profit margins? Profit margins that's the heart of a company. Profit margin. You got to maintain that profit margin. You got to hold it. You got to defend it. That's how you make money in business. The difference between if you buy a hat at $5 and sell it for $10, okay, that $5 margin, that profit right there, you got to pay all your payroll, your expenses, and you have profits left. You got to make sure you keep that $5. You got to take that company and work it hard and manage it hard to keep that margin. Nobody cares anymore. Companies are losing money. Earnings are going down. How many times have I told you during the year? How the hell could they say in the first quarter of 2019 that they did 3.1%? The economy grew 3.1%, but I'll use the word profits. Earnings or profits were negative. We're negative, minus 0.4. What are you, nuts? In the third quarter, just take the third quarter, same thing. They said, boy, our economy is growing. This is a booming economy. Well, we went from 3.1 down to 2.1 in our growth. So our growth is going down, but look at the profits. We went from the first quarter, minus 0.4, to minus 2.6, to minus 2.2, to minus 1.9. So companies aren't making any profits. Okay, and yet they're saying the economy's not growing either. The economy's going negative. But stocks are booming, going straight up because they rigged the market. So what you need is just to follow the cash. Just to follow the cash. If you follow that cash flow, and I'm going to give this to you for 10 days free, and then you make a decision after 10 days. There's two great programs. If you're very busy or you just want to learn anything, you don't want the hassle of learning, and all you do at 2 o'clock, after 2 o'clock, it's posted, go in, get it, and just do exactly what we tell you to do. Don't go off the reservation. Or if you want to be an activist investor, build your own portfolio with our MV2 color-coded chart. We got an online course every day. We're live with our students. We teach them every day from 9:30 to 11, updates, all that. You can do that if you want. You make that decision after 10 days. But for the person that says, I don't want to do anything, I just want somebody to tell me when the hell to get out of the market so I don't keep losing money. When do I get out of the market? 401ks, you can't get out of the market. Now, I can't help you with what they're doing, this game playing. But I can help you with stocks. I mean, and I hate doing this, but I'm going to anyways. Since this mess is going on, just give you an example. Watching the flow of money with the color-coded chart, I'm going to give you for 10 days free, so I'm not through it full of crap. We shorted Caterpillar. We had a 26% gain. And I don't want you to sign up because of the percentages, okay? That's not why I'm giving you the percentages. I want you to sign up because we have a chart that's a terrific system, okay? I don't want you to sign up, he said we made this, we made that. I don't care about that. What I'm selling you is the technology. It works. So anyways, Caterpillar, we shorted, it was 26%. But do it this way first. You're in a 401k. Caterpillar goes up 12%, right? Now the market starts going down. Caterpillar goes down 26%. Hell, you lost all your gains plus some. Well, that's going to stop because in Caterpillar now, you'll have made your 12%, and then you have turned around and shorted and made 26%. Same with, let's take Intel. Intel, you're going up, you're up 8%, you got a nice profit, awesome, boom. Some bad news comes out. We got a 32% down on the downside. These are actual numbers. So Caterpillar went up, when we were long, went up 12%, then short went down 26%. Intel, when it went up long, we picked up 8%, then when it went back down, it started to go down with the market, we picked up 32%. I mean, that's how you do it. Today we have, for example, we're doing terrific with our Netflix. That's doing really well. We're up now about 12% with Netflix. Our Apple just went up again today. We're up 12%. Starbucks, we're up 26% or 20%. But that's not what's important. Please don't join the gang because you're hearing these percentages. Join the gang because I'm showing you something that's going to get you out. Not only get you out, but for the first time, you can make money when the damn thing's going down. 75% of people lose money because they don't know when to get out. Any idiot can get in. It goes up. When he goes, everybody just when the government is got away from our free market system, and they plugged in engineering, financial engineering, so companies don't have to make money anymore for the stock to go up. You got a lifetime of. I mean, I hope they keep making bubble after bubble after bubble. I don't want to keep. When I was young, I didn't want. I had to sit there, figure out the price to sales, price to book. What was our PEG ratio? What was our forward PE? Our trailing PE? Was it average? Was it above average? What about return on our assets? Above or below? Return on equity? Above, below? Hey, let's find a company that gotten buried, and let's hope. Let's hope it was just management. Let's hope it was management. And we go and we look through all the fundamentals. You had to study them, figure them out. Are you nuts? That's gone. Brokers are, you don't even need a broker, for God's sakes. Not now that the market is rigged. Thank God, I hope they keep it rigged. Because why? Because I can see on my chart, just like when Boeing, Varney, the idiot, he gets in when on my chart it's showing the money from the biggest banks, the biggest insurance companies, the biggest hedge funds are coming out, and he's buying it. He's buying it because he believes in the story. Crazy. So for 10 days, I'll prove to you it works. And the program everybody loves is the one that we posted at 2 o'clock, and they don't have to do anything. Just do what I tell you to do. That's all you have to do. You buy when I tell you to buy, you sell when I tell you to sell, and you run like hell when I tell you to run like hell. And when I tell you to short, you short. But the one thing I can promise you, okay, the only thing I can promise you is you're going to go to bed at night. You're going to have a good night's sleep because you're not going to worry about waking up in the morning. If the market's down 1,000 points, market's down 2,000 points, you lost everything. How many people in 401ks lost? You lost, what, 30, 40%? If you lost 30%, it's going to take about, 45% more to break even. So the system that they're doing now, keep bailing out. Remember, this system, we never did this. Before 2008 bailout, the government intervention, remember, the only bailouts we had was 1792. We had a bailout of we only had 13 states in the union. The next bailout wasn't until 1920s, the Great Depression. The next bailout wasn't until 1989 because of savings and loans. Then the bailout was 2008, and from even before that, it's man-made bubbles, and it's going to continue to be that way. All you got to know is when the hell to get out. I give it to you free for 10 days, and you're going to sell it to yourself. I'm not going to sell it to you. You'll say, I wish I did this a long time ago.
Want more
just help St.
information on
Jude.
the show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market. He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart, and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I want you to listen to this.
This is a lie that's been purported by Wall Street. When a company fails, it does not fire their employees. It goes through a packaged bankruptcy, right? If anything, what happens is the people who have the pensions inside those companies, the employees of these companies, end up owning more of the company. The people that get wiped out are the speculators that own the unsecured tranches of debt or the folks that own the equity. And by the way, those are the rules of the game. That's right, because these are the people that...
All right. Here's what they don't tell you about these airlines. Airlines, remember, the big corporations own Congress. They own Congress. They give them money to get into office, okay? So these airlines are notorious for filing bankruptcy because they want to get rid of their pensions. We hardly have any pensions left. So Congress and the airlines made a deal. This is some years ago. So we got to get rid of our pensions. It's killing us. And because all the big airlines always had big pensions, right? So they said, we want you, why don't you set up an insurance guarantee plan for the employees. Tell them, look, if the company goes broke, don't worry about it. You're going to have a pension benefit guarantee. Oh, that's great. So all the employees, that's great. Boy, I work for an airline. I got a pension benefit guarantee. Wow, that's great. It's going to cover my pension. A total lie. Here they are, after 5,000 different bankruptcies, a lot of the airlines, they use that as a ploy to get rid of their pensions and roll their people over into the new company with 401ks and screw them on 401ks. This PBGC, Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation, after all these years, in I think it's another 5 or 6 years, it's over. It's dead. They did their job. They were able to help the large corporations go into bankruptcy, and then when they came out of bankruptcy, what was missing on their balance sheet was the liability, and all gone. But then they start up a new company with a new name, with the same pilot, same steward, the same everybody. But now they're in a 401k really getting screwed. It's unbelievable. Just like this deal that they're doing. You know, I would love to sit here and tell you this is really helping America. Just like they told us in 2008. They said the TARP program, the 2008 bailout was going to help all of America, which was a total lie. Because first of all, when the Federal Reserve printed all the money and they went to all the corporations that were broke, especially the banks, and they bought all their garbage, okay? Who got screwed at the end? Not the Federal Reserve, Treasury, you and me. We got screwed with all the defaults. We got screwed with all the home mortgage defaults, auto defaults, credit card, business loan. They never lose, the Federal Reserve. So you got to get rid of them. But I don't worry about that anymore. I don't worry about trailing PE ratios or price to sales, price to book, return on asset, return on equity, profit margins, free cash. I don't care about that. Oh, and by the way, for you folks who are running, your broker telling you, this is bad times, go buy Clorox, go buy Coke, go buy Colgate, buy the essentials that people need, eat and all that. Don't you dare buy those. The ones you want to be in are not the consumer staples. Always stay with the consumer discretionary. You want to stay with the Starbucks. You want to stay with the Darden restaurants. You want to stay with Nike, Ford. Right now, we're in Starbucks, and our color-coded chart, we've been in Starbucks for, God, I don't know how long now. I think it's sometime in March we got in, and we're up about, I think we're up 20% already in Starbucks. 20%, thank you. We're up 20%. Ford, we just put on. And we haven't got a green yet. Didn't tell us to buy it yet, but we what we call put a scout on it because we're watching it every day. And the other ones that we did well with, by the way, other than our golds, okay, we did well with. Let's see, what was the other one we did well with? It was another discretionary. I don't have my book here, but was it Apple? No, I mean that's not discretionary. What we're talking about. I think it was Nike. I think it was Nike. I think we were up in Nike a good amount. I don't have my book in front of me. But my point is, I can't solve these problems. I can sit here all day and telling you what they're doing with these bailouts. At the end, let me just make it simple. The only one that's going to benefit with these bailouts is Wall Street. The only one's going to benefit are the very, very wealthy. That's who's going to benefit with all these bailouts. And the people aren't going to benefit. You and I aren't going to benefit because we're going to get stuck with all the garbage again. Because remember how it works. All they do is go bail out the biggest companies. They buy all their garbage. It goes on their balance sheet. And that means all this, every trillions of dollars they keep doing this with, it kills you and me because our buying power of our dollar keeps going down. And inflation keeps going up. And they lie about inflation. And that's why for the last 12 years, our economy hasn't grown. It's been on a trend line of 2.9%. We should be on a trend line of 5 to 6%. Remember Larry Kudlow kept saying, and he started in 2009, we're going to be at 4 to 5%. Going to be 4 to 5%. We've been on 2.9% since baby Bush. Imagine, because we can't grow our economy because we got all this debt. And all this debt benefits who? It benefits the very, very wealthy. They make money on this deal. When this is all over, the restaurant, he's going to be out of business. The people this is no favor. Look, I'm happy all the employees are going to be paid and they don't have that stress. But in the end, you're going to pay more. See, they've said our Congress has screwed us. They should have set it up so that there should have been a program in our unemployment insurance that is already putting money aside for us in case this happens. We should not have to be paying payroll tax. That money from payroll tax, they should let us keep the money, let us invest it, let us put aside for our own pension or our retirement. There's millions of ways that we should not be here today. To say that we're going to need $2 trillion, $6 trillion, $8 trillion to bail everybody out. All we're doing is bailing out the same bad operators. We keep bailing out rotten companies. We bail out those companies that should be out of business, and they never get better. But who benefits? The big boys. So I can't help you with that. And I can't fight Wall Street, and I can't fight what they do with all these stupid programs. But one thing I can do, I can turn around and make sure that you get out in time. When we set you up with gold, and how many times did I say, you heard me on this program many, many times, just try it, 10 days free, try it, 10 days free, follow me on Go, and it worked. I also said to you, Starbucks, why don't you just join 10 days free and follow me with Starbucks? You see, this really works. The chart really works. Then I say to you always, at the end of the day, if you join and all of a sudden you see this work after 10 days and you stay with me, just help St. Jude. That's all. That's all I want out. It's $39.95 a month, for heaven's sakes. Are you kidding? I have competitors that charge $1,000, $2,000, for God's sakes. Unbelievable. So, but right now, where do we go? Where are we going to go from here? Things are only going to get worse, but that's good. Let things get worse. Because my members, when things get worse, it's going to be good for us. Because when the market goes back down, we're going to be ready, and we're going to be in position to make money when the market goes down. If things get good and the market goes up, but today you don't even need to be good to get the market to go up. If they decide to let the market go up, we're going to be in position to get in those stocks and do well. As long as you just follow the money and no longer follow fundamentals. No longer do you care about fundamentals. They don't work anymore. No more do you care about earnings. Look at the 4 red flags that was telling us that we were going to have this crash. I kept telling you over and over, look at the inversion of the yield curve. Look at the inversion of the yield curve. I would say it every day to you. Nobody paid attention. Nobody cared. Oh, the Federal Reserve's we're going to get new highs every day for the rest of our life. What are you, nuts? Nobody cares anymore about the red flags. We have pending home sales or negative durable goods or negative yields earnings or negative housing. So nobody cares. Everybody just keeps buying stocks because these guys on TV tell us we're going to have another all-time high. Join my gang. Go to my site, philsgang.com. And it says Working Investor. You get the chart and you get the membership for 10 days. During those 10 days, you can come to our classroom, do whatever, take advantage of everything. Or during those 10 days, if you're busy or you just don't want to learn anything, then just follow the stock portfolio that we post at 2 o'clock. Select 2 or 3 stocks. Just follow those stocks on paper. Don't use real money. At the end of 10 days, all I ask is just to judge us on our performance. How well does it work? And then if you decide to sign up, then you decide how active you want to be. It's that simple. Join my gang. Help yourself. I'm reaching out trying to help you. You reach back and help St. Jude, and everybody's a winner. Sign up now. It's free for 10 days. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.